This is Hotel on 5th Avenue. This is before pictures. The bathroom floor, we're going to regrout. The shower stall floor, which you see, will be regrouted. The issue they have is the sanded grout, due to water penetration, crumbles and cracks. We're going to replace it with our epoxy grout. We're going to polish the marble walls inside, and the epoxy grout will be put in all the joints on the shower stall floor as well as the perimeter of the shower stall. Then we will hone, polish, rake and regrout the main bathroom floor. And one of the problems they have is grout on the floor cracked and missing. So we'll be regrouting this floor. And we use a product called Power Grout, which once we apply it, it creates a very strong bond. It's not epoxy. Do not need epoxy out in the non-wet areas, so we use Power Grout. And lastly, marble vanity. We're going to be honing and polishing the marble vanity. Bring it to a high shine. The final work we're contracted to do is polish only the marble foyer entrances. This is a before picture. We're not regrouting here. They just want us to polish the floor, bring back the shine. This is a marble foyer that has already been polished. Just brought back the shine. There was no scratches, so no need to use diamond pads to remove any scratches. That's reserved for the bathroom floor to get rid of all the scratches. First process we're going to do is we're going to hone and polish the marble vanity. We use a variable speed Makita polisher. We use 3 sets of diamonds, starting with the roughest grit, sort of like a sandpaper process. 120, 400, 800 grit. The diamonds go on the machine. We do each grit about 5-10 minutes. After we're done, we use a polishing compound and we achieve a very high gloss finish after we hone the marble. After we hone and polish the vanity, we're going to hone and polish the floor. We use similar diamonds except they're designed for floors. 120 grit, 400 grit, 800 grit. The pads are put on this polishing pad. We use a special marble polishing machine which will polish the marble floor at a constant 300 RPM to achieve a uniform finish. This is our marble polishing machine. We have 25-pound plate weights on here to give it extra strength. We put the pad on. There's Velcro on the back. They will stick onto the pad. The machine is then lowered down and we begin the honing process. After we complete the honing process, which is designed to remove the scratches, we use our polishing compound, put the polishing compound down on the floor, add some water, and we will polish the marble to a very high shine. That's what achieves the high shine in marble polishing. The next process will be to rake and regrout, remove all the old grout from the floor grout joints. We use this special grout rake with a carbide tip to put in the grout joint and remove the grout. After all the grout is removed, we use a power grout. It's called Power Grout, and this, once it's cured with water, there's special additives in there. It creates a very strong bond, and what will happen if you do not use a power grout, you're going to wind up with cracking like this. Grout and water mixture is not very strong. Put power grout in and you will never have this grout failure. Another part of the scope of work is to rake and regrout the shower stall floors. We will remove the grout like we did on the main bathroom floor, and we will use an epoxy grout. We have part A, we have part B, hardener and resin, and a bag of sand. The sand is designed to simulate a sanded grout look rather than a smooth finish. So the grout has a textured finish. So once we install epoxy grout in the shower stall, you will not have any more cracking of the grout like you see right here. The grout is the color that the client desired to match the wall grout. It's already pre-pigmented, so we mix part A, part B, and put the sand in, and this is what it looks like. And we float in the grout the normal way, like regular grout. Cure time is several hours, so a room that has epoxy grout installed must be kept out of service overnight. We honed and polished the marble vanity. We honed and polished the marble floor. We regrouted the marble floor. This is the shower stall. We were contracted to polish the marble walls and rake and regrout the floor grout joints with our two-part epoxy grout. Once the grout is cured on the floor, the grout becomes completely stain and mildew proof, and we give a multi-year guarantee they will never have an issue with the grout on the floor again. So again, this is all epoxy grout in here versus regular sanded grout. If you'd like any more information about Marcoat Hotel Restoration's products and services, please visit our website or call the number listed below.